Oh my gosh. Guys, I've been low energy for the past couple of days. You know, like for the past videos, I've been low energy, and I'm feeling a little bit more high energy now. I'm feeling a little bit less tired and bored and whatever. And yeah, so now today we're gonna be reading 1 Samuel something, I don't know, I forgot, but we're gonna be reading 1 Samuel something. Okay. Let me find this book. Okay, here we go. Let me just... Okay. Which verse were we on? We weren't on this. I read this already yesterday. Okay, yeah, we're on 1 Samuel 3. I'm gonna be reading 1 Samuel 3, verse 1 through 9. And yeah, the passage is called A Call from the Lord. Hold on, let me turn my lamp a little brighter. 2, 3, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry for all the coughing and stuff, guys. I've got like a cough. I've had a cough. I don't know if you've noticed, but like in the past couple videos, few videos, I've had like a cough. And yeah. So I've still had a cough for a while, for a couple of days. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this passage. Let's see. So, verse 1, and the child Samuel ministering to the Lord, okay, hold on. And the child Samuel ministered to the Lord before Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open vision, and it came to pass at the time when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim, that he could not see. And ere the lamp of God went out in the temple of the Lord, where the ark of God was. And Samuel was laid down to sleep. And that the Lord called Samuel, and he answered, Here I am. And he ran to Eli and said, Here am I, for you call against me. And he said, I called not. Lie down again. And he went and lay down. And the Lord called yet again Samuel, and Samuel arose and went to Eli and said, Here am I, for you did call me. And he answered, I called not. My son, lie down again. Now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time, and he arose and went to Eli. Said, Here I am, for you did call me. And Eli perceived that the Lord had called the child. Therefore Eli said to Samuel, Go lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you, that you shall say, Speak, Lord, for the servant hears. And so Samuel went and lay down in his place. So let's see. I'm gonna come back when I understand this verse. Hold on, I'll just explain it to you. Hold on. Okay, I think I figured out what this whole thing means, or like what's going on. So basically, it says the child Samuel ministered to the Lord before Eli. So in other videos, I've said that ministering means to like preach about God and whatever, and teach about the Lord. But no, that's actually not actually what that means, because I don't know, because I looked it up, and it said it was like worshiping God. So here's Samuel. Well, let's just replace the word minister with like worship. So the child Samuel worshipped the Lord before Eli. So Samuel was worshiping God like in front of Eli. So Eli watched Samuel like worship him, because Samuel is like like the son-in-law or the grandson-in-law or something like that, like of Eli. I know like Samuel is like related to Eli, or Samuel knows Eli, because like Eli is a priest. And so Samuel was like worshiping God in front of the priest, in front of Eli, and the word of the Lord was precious in those days. There was no open, and then it came to pass at that time, when Eli was laid down in his place, and his eyes began to wax dim that he could not see, and ere the lamp of God went out in the temple where the ark of God was, and Samuel went to sleep. So eventually Samuel went to sleep. Samuel and Eli, they went to sleep, but then it says here that God called Samuel, and Samuel answered and said, "Here I am, Lord." And then and God was calling him to go to Eli for something. But then when Samuel came to Eli, Samuel ran to Eli, and Samuel said, "Here I am, for you called me." But Eli denied and said, "I called not. Lie down again." And Samuel went to lay down. So God keeps waking up Samuel over and over and over again as it keeps going to go run to Eli. But then, like somewhere down here, this is now Samuel did not yet know the Lord, neither was the word of the Lord yet revealed to him. And the Lord called Samuel again the third time. So God woke up Samuel 3 times, and it says he arose and went to Eli and said, Here I am, for you did call me. And Eli perceived that the Lord had called the child. And therefore Eli perceived that the Lord. Okay, wait, so now Eli is starting to understand that God is sending Samuel to him. So now, here it says, Eli said to Samuel, "Go lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you." So here is Eli telling Samuel to just go back to lie down, and it shall be, if he calls you, that you shall say, "Speak, Lord, for the servant hears." And so Samuel went and lays down in his place. So I feel like what it's talking about when it says for the servant hears, I think the servant is referring to Samuel, because Samuel's a servant of the Lord. So Eli is saying, if God calls you again, you shall say, "Speak, Lord, for I hear." He's saying to Samuel, if God calls you, he wakes you up, says, "I hear you." So the servant hears you. And so Samuel went back to lay down in his place. And then so down here, actually, I believe, I haven't really read this, but let's see, I think this is probably where God is. Yeah, it says, "And God came and stood and called as at other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel answered, Speak, for the servant hears you. And the Lord said to Samuel, Behold, I will do a thing in Israel, at which both the ears of every one that hears it shall tingle. In that day I will perform against Eli all things which I have spoken concerning his house. When I begin, I will also make an end." So, what this section of verses is talking about, 10 through 13, and here in 13, when it's saying, "For I have told him that I will judge his house forever," or wait, right here. Well, yeah, it's talking about God. God is talking about in here, "In that day I will perform against Eli all things which I have spoken concerning his house. And when I begin, I will also make an end." So, all things which I have spoken concerning his house. So what it means when it's talking about his house, Eli's house. Well, yeah, right here in 13 it's saying, "For I have told him that I will judge his house forever for the iniquity which he knows, because his sons made themselves vile, and he restrained them not." And so what this means is Eli's sons are actually really bad people. They're really evil people. Well, yeah, they've done a lot of unholy things. They disobeyed the Lord in very terrible ways. So So then the Lord went to Eli's sons and decided to punish them. And so God went to Eli's sons, and he's gonna punish his sons. He's gonna mainly punish Eli, because Eli is not actually disciplining his sons for doing these bad things. And I don't know, should I mention like what they've, I don't know, I might. So basically what the sons of Eli did, that was like kind of bad, that was like pretty bad, that was like unholy, was like they basically, so Eli's sons, they slept with the servants, which the servants are the servants of Eli the priest, and what those are, they're basically like, Eli's servants, people who like take people's, because people go up to Eli and like give him burnt offerings and stuff. So they go up to the temple, they go up to the tabernacle, they give Eli a burnt offering, or they give Eli's servant a burnt offering, and then the servant of Eli goes and takes the burnt offering and then burns it. He burns the burnt offering. And so that's how they give a burnt offering to God. And so Eli's servant is like, the servants are just Eli's servants, and so Eli's sons had slept like romantically with them. Eli's sons had slept with them, and so whatever, I don't know. Anyways, so Eli's sons did an unholy thing, and so it's basically like cheating on someone. It's like, I don't know, it's like, it's not bad if you sleep with someone, like if you sleep with someone because you love them. But no, Eli's sons were sleeping with these people because I'd presume they had probably fallen into lust or something. Or not, okay, I used that romantically was the wrong word. They slept with the servants for sexual desires, and that's not good. So when the Bible mentions like someone doing an unholy thing, and it mentions them sleeping with someone, what it means is they were sleeping with someone, like for sexual desires. They were sleeping with a woman or a man for sexual desires. So when the Bible is talking about someone sleeping with someone, they're not just talking about someone sleeping with someone. They're saying they're sleeping with someone because they've fallen into lust, most likely, or some kind of other sexual sin, or some kind of sexual temptation, or something like that. And there's a lot of men who fall into lust and stuff. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I probably have too. I think I have too. I have. I have fallen into lust in one way or another. People just do it. So, anyways, so you got to stay holy to the Lord. You cannot be disobeying His commandments, because 10 commandments, those are God's morals, basically. And so anyways, I will see you on the next. But Samuel goes to Eli, and then Samuel gets called by the Lord to confront Eli about Eli's punishment. So anyways, God bless y'all. Amen. Y'all have a good day. Have a blessed day. God bless y'all. Amen.